Well, listen, we've had a little bit of Hindu-inspired show just yesterday ahead of Diwali on Thursday, and we're going to continue to bring you as to spice up your kitchen, so don't go anywhere.
There is a classic mayonnaise that brings out the traditional French in 3 levels of tanginess. The mild classic, the medium classic, the strong classic. Tangy the way you love it.
Made with love by Clover.
Oh, listen, I'm very excited for this next recipe because great things about recipes with spices in them, even if they're plant-based, is it won't lack any flavor. Now, our classic Rajma Tikki Roti wraps are the perfect example that our very own chef Jenny Morris is going to show us how to make, and it really is supposed to be an easy recipe. I say that's supposed to because professional chefs always make things look easier than what it is.
You always say that. It's easy.
It's easy, but then is it easy? Because if it's Zoe-proof, then it's really easy.
I promise you, Zoes.
I burn microwave popcorn. That's how bad I sometimes can be.
That's only because you just don't time it, darling. Okay, so I've got one going, and I'll tell you how I make it. We're going to do this wrap together.
Ooh.
But we're going to release all the beautiful spices. I'm in the pan, so I'm going to start with the onions.
Okay.
Okay, so how easy is that, Zoes? You just chop them up, baby. Absolutely. And we've got some beautiful, pepper, gorgeous pepper, the king of spices. It's a little bit of curry powder. Look at that.
And we love the spices.
Yes.
I mean, that's what's going to bring us that flavour.
Absolute depth. That's exactly what you're looking for. Now, this is where you can go wrong. If you do not, look here, all you want to do is release those beautiful flavours into the pan. Look at that.
Yeah. So what is Rajma? Rajma.
Well, you see, because I'm not Hindi, I wouldn't really be able to tell you what Rajma is, but I can tell you what a masala is.
Yes, please.
Which is a beautiful blend of spices that changes from neighbourhood to neighbourhood and house to house. This belongs to the housewife.
Okay.
And she has her own blend. Now, this week, we're going to create a Zoe blend for you.
So that's what everyone has their own unique little I don't want to use the word concoction, but like they blend,
their own unique little blends, absolutely. And what we've got here, we've got some lovely mashed potato that's going to go into this, and these lovely red beans. Look at that. So while that's cooking, I'm going to take this one out, and we're going to do a wrap and a roll together, but you're going to make me the lovely sauce and the drizzle.
Okay.
So here, darling, you've got some chaat masala, you've got some chili powder, got some turmeric, some coriander, a little bit of salt, and of course we've got our lovely tangy #1.
There we go. So we are using our Clover Classic Tangy Mayonnaise.
Yes.
Now it comes in 3 different levels. #1 is mild, medium is #2, and #3 is strong, and that's just based on the level of tanginess. So today we are using our Tangy Mayonnaise mild #1. We're going to add that as our base.
Look at that. And then literally it's just a hoy.
Just a hoy.
A hoy and a throw.
Do I use all the spices?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of the salt because that's quite a large.
Oh, you can put a little bit of salt, yes. And then depending on, just throw it in, darling. Let's just go hot all the way. How delicious is that?
Look at that. Okay, this was easy and it was quick.
Exactly.
So I trust
I
you.
never lie to you, Zoe. Now let's put a little bit of that gorgeousness on the base of that and keep some for a little bit later.
Okay.
Here's my gorgeous bean patty.
Okay, so then you mold it into a patty,
Yes.
what we've just made.
Yes.
Do you allow it to cool down a little bit?
Or you could eat them hot straight out of the pan. You can eat them room temperature. This is what I love about this. Help me build it. Come. I'm going to put some lovely grated carrot. Let's put some cabbage.
Here we go.
Some onions.
Cabbage is great.
It is good.
I love cabbage. I love a
And I'm
good
going to
slaw,
crisscross
even
you.
without the mayo.
Oh, absolutely.
But I mean, if we are going to be using our Clover Classic,
Well, hello, darling, you can't go wrong. And then we're going to just put some chaat masala on that. I mean, look at that. It's as easy as peasy as 1, 2, 3.
And then can we drizzle a little bit more
Go,
over?
girl. I was just going to say that.
Okay.
Look at
Great
that.
minds think alike.
And then you're just going to roll it up into a beautiful wrap, like so.
So we've gone plant-based. This
Yes.
is meat-free. We've used our red kidney beans. Of course, we also use the different spices.
Yes.
Look at that.
And we just give it a chance to settle and to glue itself shut, but I've made one for you already.
Oh.
My hands are clean. They are sanitized beyond
Fabulous.
sanitation. So
Well,
I'm going to just bring you one.
Yes, please. Thank you. Well, if you want to get your hands on this classic Rajma Tikki Roti that we have, you can simply head on over to our website. The steps and ingredients that you need, it's available at expressoshow.com. I'm going to tuck into this.
How gorgeous is that? I won't let you talk, but I will describe it. Look at that. Her mouth is happy. Her mouth loves her. She's going to take another bite. She's going to go in for the kill. Isn't it divine, Zoe?
This is incredible. I love the red kidney beans, the patty you
Yes.
just made. It's so flavoursome.
Yes.
And our tangy mayonnaise with all the ingredients here,
Brings it.
it really brings it together.
Brings it together, absolutely.
Oh, well, Jenny, this was such a fun recipe. I always love being in the kitchen with you. Thank you for that. Just a reminder, if you want to get your hands on this, it's available on our website, expressoshow.com.
Made with love by Clover.